So, we are back for episode 33 of Nack's Daily Grind, playing Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth on the, with the New Game Plus. We are currently in the Kamishiro headquarters because of some kind of demo thing. And, if I remember the storyline correctly, a lot of people are gonna die. Or be comatose, I don't know. And I've got Coulson with me.
Hi.
Hi. On the bright side, the digital portion of where we're headed is like chock full of random different species of Digimon, so keeps things interesting. Crap. That made me realize I should probably have those two guys that I'm trying to level on the team. But it's all good, because there will probably be an access point once I get in there.
No need to be nervous over something like this.
Right, I mean, we're only hacking into a massive company's private database. Yes, there we go. Oh good, they were done anyways. I love how we both had the same reaction, like
What is Kit doing over there?
breaking something more than likely. I already have the one on my team, what am I doing? Oh, crap, I put that in the wrong spot. Okay, there we go. Might as well get the other one started on something. I can't believe this was on a, or this was originally a PS Vita game.
Really?
I can't imagine playing this on that little screen. I mean, I still would play this on that little screen if it was the only option, but it's still crazy.
Good morning, Lord Mike of Water Tribe.
Good morning. I swear, he comes up with something different. No, not really, but he called me Lord Mike of Water Tribe. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, and let's, oops. Put him over, where did I see, one of these only had this one. Okay. Cool. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay. Oh, great. Sup, bros? Oh, let's autopilot
If you get
this
the
one.
joke, I'm happy.
Of course I do.
don't know what that guy's name is.
Andromon?
Yeah. That should have been obvious.
Have seen rings.
Wait, what was the question? Sorry. Kid, pick a spot. Sit down.
I love how you can just barely see your eyes.
I know,
through
right?
Kit's ears. So,
And he's just like staring us down.
Have seen the movie Rings.
Oh, you mean that new one? I have not. I never really cared much for the Ring movies.
I'm not a big horror movie fan.
I'm like a monster movie nut, but as far as like horror like that, not so much. Which is probably why I like Guillermo del Toro's movies so much. Because he makes like the best monsters.
Monster House.
I don't think that's actually true.
Yeah.
There's nothing more dependable than a novice who's desperate. That is super not true.
Well, on her end it is. I mean, the guy almost took a laser to the head for her
Yeah.
on a hunch.
Like, it was one of a couple of possible options. The other ones would have meant she died.
Yeah.
Okay, kid.
I think he wants your Pop-Tart.
Apparently.
後悔するぜ
Hasn't been interested in it all the other days.
Have seen the Spy Kids trilogy.
I saw the first movie, I didn't see the other ones. Spy Kids?
I remember having watched, I think, maybe the first two.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
but
saw it.
I couldn't tell you anything that happened in them.
I saw it in theaters. I remember that Alan Cumming was the villain. And that Tony Shalhoub had a blue face for some reason, and it creeped me out really bad. Oh my god, I hate these things. That's not it either.
We are nerds on the channel.
Yeah, we are. That's what we're here for.
無理しちゃダメだよ
That almost worked.
Good morning, you fine gentlemen.
Good morning.
君がいてくれてよかった
Someone said, good morning, you fine gentlemen.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far.
I would. That's right. Hack that shit.
I love what they believe hacking is.
Yeah. It's basically Arata being a mime.
Yeah.
It's like, I found a way in.
You better be if you're my groomsman.
Dan said, you better be if you're gonna be my groomsman. When you said, I don't know about that.
I think you might have made a poor decision.
Yeah, it says wedding. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever you want, man.
It should call the show Nerds Daily Grind.
Well, it's funny. The other wedding I'm doing next year, the guy whose wedding it is also in a fantasy league. So when we had the draft, I was like, "Hey, Chris, Dan, just so you guys know, you're the two weddings that I'm doing with on consecutive weeks."
I probably don't even need any of these items at this point.
But might as well.
Yeah, I'm just like grabbing everything as I go. And that's not the way I want to go. This one better be something good that I'm gonna go all the way out of the way for. And get attacked for. Like, here's the funny thing. When
These
you
are
first...
vaguely terrifying.
Yeah,
because
bunnies with machine guns.
bunnies, like, and why they need to be wearing pants when none of the other
yeah.
Digimon do, and then they have machine guns grafted onto their hands.
In the show, they even like made a little like tongue-in-cheek remark about that. Like when Terriermon digivolved the first time, he's like, "Wow, I got pants."
Has your friend seen Billy Mandy?
Have you seen Billy and Mandy? The Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy?
No.
Oh man, that was a hilarious cartoon back in the TOG. It was on Cartoon Network. I wish Netflix would get the contracts back, or you know, redo the contracts with Cartoon Network, because they're not up to date on Adventure Time, and they used to have Billy and Mandy and Courage the Cowardly
Signer.
Dog on Netflix.
Singer.
I knew what you meant.
無理しちゃダメだよ
They called you a sinner, but the first time it was spelled wrong, so it said signer. You signer!
How dare you?
I can't remember the name of the spider though. There was a spider that had like little booties. And I can't, oh man. That had me cracking up.
Sine, cosine, tangent.
無理しちゃダメだよ
They're taking the signer thing and running with it. Sine, cosine, tangent.
Clearly.
Off on a tangent.
Your last name.
Who's the last name? Crap! I forgot
Is it
about
name?
that thing.
Speaking of tangent, how is Frau?
I don't know. I haven't seen Frau in about a year. The last time I bumped into her, she was oh, she was at My Giant for some reason. She lives across the river, but she was at My Giant because they were having a Thursday night like knitting club in the cafe. She like screamed at me from like across the store.
Awakening.
She screamed at me from across the store, and I was just like, "What? What are you even doing here?" Because she had just retired, and she was like, She's like, oh, I come over here for knitting club. And I was like, no, you don't. I just started laughing. I was like, damn, retirement hit you hard. Oh, come on, guys. Like, seriously, this server is overpopulated.
Good to hear she retired.
Yeah. Well, the school district was trying to cut back on all the language programs, and a bunch of us went and fought it, but she took the early out package that they offered. So I actually don't think that... I think they took it down to one teacher for each language.
Hit her
now.
like a truck.
But yeah, I think they took it down to one teacher per language.
As long as it's not for post.
No, I'm pretty sure she retired first.
I thought she did, but God, she was awful.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for her, I probably would have taken 3 years of German and then not had to take Spanish.
Yeah,
college.
post had her head up her ass.
And she was just stupid. She taught us shit wrong.
Yeah.
And then everyone talked about that they went into year 3 with Levan, and she had to completely reteach them everything.
DD.
Yeah.
Because post taught shit wrong.
That was no joke. Like, I remember being in that class and Frau was like going over basic stuff and people were getting it wrong and she's like, how did you get here? Like, what are you doing in my class?
To be fair, like, I'm not sure that I learned any German in the first place, so she
Yeah.
wouldn't have had anything to reprogram, but,
Yeah. Honestly, I've lost a lot of it since being out of school.
well, yeah, I mean, you haven't used it.
Yeah. I mean, I did when we were in Germany a little bit.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, it's so funny though. This kid walks up to me. We were at a water park and there's like a, changing room, locker room kind of thing. And this little kid walks up to me and like, I understand enough German, I know enough vocabulary that I can understand what he was saying. I just don't have enough vocabulary myself.
Do you eat rabbit?
I do not eat rabbit. I mean, I did once, but it's not a regular occurrence. I don't know. Anywho, so like, I'm in the locker room and this little kid, of all the people in our group, comes up to me and asks me how to get to the pool. And I, no joke, just said da like 10 times. I just pointed and I was like, da, und da, und da. And he's like the little kid was just like, Danke, and like ran away. And I was like, and then we got out to the pool and he's on the other side of the wave pool and he's like, Danke. I'm like, oh my god, we're not friends. This is too weird.
I gave you like the least amount of help I possibly could.
And like the best part was everybody in the group like stopped and looked like, is he gonna make it? Are you gonna be able to do this? And I'm just standing there like, It's like, what the fuck do I do?
So, yesterday, I don't know if you saw the quiz that Ron put up, like the Marvel DC.
I did, I didn't do it.
quiz. I took it and I got like 95. Like I got one character wrong, and I was like, I don't know if this is something I should be proud of,
Or concerned about.
especially considering that I don't really read very many comics.
Then yeah, you might want to be concerned. I hate these stupid labyrinths so very, very much.
Speak
one-
more German for
that
us.
The new one looked like it was like a Transformer from the series.
Yeah. Nah, guys, I really got nothing. There was a... when I got to college, I was taking a physiology course, and we were talking about like nerve cells and how we monitor the electrical signals that go between them. And they showed us one of the images of like how they capture the actual like synapses snapping, and it's just like a series of bars. However this camera works, they didn't really explain that. But the professor's like,
Nerd.
he's like, or the scientist was German, and he called these bars Treppen. Does anybody know what that means? And I was just like thinking out loud. I didn't even mean to blurt it out. I was like, isn't that stairs? And he's like, yes, exactly, because they're in varying degrees. I'm like, wow. So like 4 years of German, and the only thing I retained was stairs.
So I had to take 3 semesters of Spanish in college, and nothing shocks me more than the fact that I passed 3 years of Spanish.
Yeah,
Because even when I was in that 3rd semester of Spanish, I didn't know any fucking Spanish. I think they just passed me because they like didn't want people to have to retake it.
Yeah.
They knew that like the language requirement was something that like was a requirement. To get
You're not here because you want to be here.
There, and no one actually wanted to do it, and it wasn't anything any of us were actually going to use.
無理しちゃダメだよ
Oh, come on.
Like, let's be honest. If you're
続けていこ
looking to work a job that requires you to learn a foreign language, you're probably not going to Shippensburg.
That just reminded me of the joke Daniel Tosh made on the one episode of Tosh.0 when Shippensburg first got the Plan B vending machines, and he was like, "So Shippensburg University has."
You know American.
I do speak American. American.
Fuck yeah!
He had said, what was it? He's like, so Shippensburg University is the first college in the country to offer birth control, or not birth control, Plan B morning after pills in a vending machine. He's like, which shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone going to Shippensburg because they're already used to picking Plan B.
Shake my head.
That's pretty close. well, Shippensburg wasn't Plan B for me. Shippensburg was Plan A because I was lazy, and it meant that I could just go take my SAT without actually trying, and the grade that I got was more than enough to get me into Shippensburg.
Right on.
And it was simple, and they had early application, so I knew I was accepted like at the very beginning of the year. And I just
Amen, brother, for laziness.
Somebody said, amen, brother, for laziness.
Absolutely. It's a trait that hasn't helped me very much in the rest of my life, but
What are you gonna do?
仕方ねえか
that's why I'm 26 and still
このまま突っ走れ
I hate.
Join the club. Oh, did you hear? I didn't get to tell you. Yesterday they tried to compromise with us about the whole not having set hours thing. So we're gonna have a seniority list now, and
Dan, I'm the only weird on in chat.
案外大したことなかった
and
な
basically what they're gonna do is if we get a day where we have extra help and we know it's gonna be light, they'll send one of us home early and we can use a half a day PTO if we want to, or just take a half a day off. And I'm like, whoop-de-freaking-do, man. That's like when the stars align. If there's a day that we're not busy and we have help, come on now.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, apparently I need to take this one. I'm sure you'll think of it and call me anyways.
Shave your hairy dick.
Okay. Okay, I'll let you go then. Yeah, I'll let you know as soon as I have something concrete. Okay? Alright. I will. Okay. Bye.
案外大したことなかったな。
My mother, ladies and gentlemen. Call me 10 times.
Sorry for what I said.
But
I didn't hear what
nothing
you said. I had the headset off. Whoever's apologizing for whatever, I have no idea what you said. Yeah. She will call, get my voicemail, and then incessantly keep playing like I'm gonna pick it up. It's like, obviously, if I'm not able to answer the phone, I'm not gonna be able to answer the phone in 10
Don't
seconds.
repeat
So
it.
thank you, Kit, for managing to get 2 calls on my notes.
Oh, I know. He does that every time.
That's not the right kind of pussy.
I want. Alarm.
Yep. The alarm actually went off in my ear while I was on
Nice
the phone.
dipper head.
Nice what? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna, oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. I'm just gonna real quick grab this and run up and grab that other copy paste bowl and unlock the next area before I save. I really hate stopping halfway through a puzzle or something.
Not the pine tree head.
行くぞみんな。
Not the pine tree. Wait, what?
このまま突っ走れ。 君がいてくれてよかった。
Portal.
Yeah, I just kind of felt like wearing the hat because I found it in my closet yesterday, and I was like, oh, I forgot about this.
Gravity Fall.
Oh, I haven't seen Gravity Falls yet. I've heard it's good, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Do you have Gravity Rush?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Because I don't know what that is. Anywho, we are gonna have to wrap it up for today because of that little mishap. As always,
Creep in a
thanks.
good.
What? As
It is
always,
game.
thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Nick Nack's Full Frontal Attack on all social media outlets and on eBay. It is Friday, so you won't be seeing me tomorrow, but I will be back same place, same time on Monday morning. No, sorry, it's a holiday. Tuesday morning. See you then.